A lot of people actually know who that is when I play the records in the club on the radio.
Soulja Slim, man, that's like a legendary down south rapper, hip hop artist. His team is called the Cutthroat Committee. Big up to them, and they still doing their thing with B.G. and Chopper City.
I like that right there.
The Source magazine had came out. It got 3.5 mics, and they said I was just as good as Manny Fresh. But they said that the only problem with the album was B.G. didn't change his style. So it was just dope to be from Detroit. Cause we was like, hey, like this, how do this nigga know about our sound and this and that? B.G. was standing up like, leave him alone. He know what he doing. He really just as good as Fresh. Just leave him alone. Let him do what he doing. And then he started introducing me to other people, like Soulja Slim. I got to work with him. And he had an album that was coming out called Never Saw It Coming. Cause you know back then, Cash Money and No Limit wasn't never beefing, but they wasn't working together. Soulja Slim wanted to come up here because you know he's like, I love Detroit. I don't know what they thought about our water, but they was like, they Thai water tastes really good. Shout out to Drunken Master, because Soulja Slim, this is true. Like he used to, out of all the strip clubs in the world, like he loved the Brass Key.
Oh, the Brass Key is something different, baby.
Yeah, we couldn't get him out there. You know what I'm saying? So.
That's something different.
Unfortunately, we started working on the album because I had to prove myself. It's like, who's this album short nigga that's supposed to know all this gangster music? So he came up for like a weekend or something. We made like 2 or 3 beats, and he was like, yeah, he hard as hell. I'm coming back. So he stayed up here. He was staying up here for like 2 weeks, and he said, I'm gonna go get some clothes. I'm gonna come back up here. I'm gonna stay up here. And he ended up going back to New Orleans, and he got killed.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So we was working out. We got like 7 songs in, and the name of the album was called Never Saw It Coming. And right after that, B.G. went to jail, so we was 7 songs in. We never got a chance to.
You still got those tracks?
Yeah, I got the masters to
them. Man, that's gold right there.
Yeah.
But when the timing is right, of course it'll happen. You know, you will probably release it when the timing right.
Yeah, we probably update the tracks. Like that was back in, I want to say like 2005 or year 6.
Okay.
Yeah, so we probably do some remixes to some of the stuff, but you know, it's a lot involved when you do that type. You got to get in touch with his parents and you know, all of that type of stuff. So.
A lot of different.
And if I'm not mistaken, I want to say you did what 5+ albums?
Yeah, we had a deal with we negotiated a 5-album deal with him.
Okay.
And at that time, Russell Simmons was trying to sign him for like $33 million. Right? Because, you know, he leaving Cash Money. This is the biggest album.
Yeah.
Because he leaving Cash Money at the height of.
It was like the
solo
album after Cash
to
Money.
leave and actually drop like.
Yeah.
But Russell didn't see the vision. I don't think, you know, B.G. street. He gangster. He not about to.
Yeah.
And so what they was trying to do was similar to what they did with Snoop, right? Like Snoop did Beautiful. What was it? Like, what was that song called? Beautiful?
Yeah.
So his vision was that he wanted Pharrell and those type of people to work with B.G. But B.G. was like, no, I'm the heart of the streets. And when he said that, I was like, you gotta call your album, like one of the albums. He's like, I'm the heart of the streets. I only mess with street people. Like his whole fan base is just street people. So he was like, I'm gonna let Kid produce it. And then I was like, well, no, we need to get with some other producers. Like, it was a dope producer from New Orleans. I'm trying to remember his name. I can't remember his name, slipped my mind, but Toomp was on the scene real heavy. And I was hearing like ASAP and Motivation before they became the ASAP, the songs that came to. I had already heard those songs like 2 or 3 years prior before they came out. So I'm like, damn, who making these beats? You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's hard when you a producer and you say that about somebody else. So I'm like, whoever DJ Toomp is, we gotta get with him. And Toomp, I didn't know when I met him, he had done like Luke Skywalker records and MC Shadi. Y'all might not know who that is, but like he was like a real. You remember? How old are you? I ain't know that's right.
Listen. I'm 34-27.
Okay, so back in the 80s, everything was kind of like booty music. Come on, shake it. Come on.
2 Live Crew.
Toomp made that beat. So when he transitioned his song, he had like the ASAP and Motivation, them type of songs. Okay. So I was like, damn, whoever making these beats is crazy. Right. You know what I'm saying? So we tried to get with him. Keno, that was his name. It was a producer from New Orleans. Shout out to Keno.
Yep,
because he came up here and stayed with with me while we was working on this album. So Keno was dope, and I think Drummer Boy was on the scene, but he wasn't the drummer boy that he is.
Right, that we know him as. Right.
And it was another producer called Smurf, but they call him something else, and I can't remember because I'm 48 and I cannot remember his name. But Smurf did. He was known for the Yin Yang Twins. Like, what was that song they had? I can't remember, but
not the
Whisper song.
That's
all they hits. Smurf pretty much did.
Got it.
Yeah. So we was working with all of the street producers, like, so he actually did the remix to Hottest of the Hot, because when we first came out the gate, it was like, it was all this talk like Manny Fresh, and you sound like Manny Fresh. So Smurf was like, I'm gonna come in, I'm gonna do a remix. And his style was way different from my style. So anyway, it just pushed the record through the roof. You know what I'm saying? So we was all working together. So we didn't take the deal with Russell at that time because Russell wanted him to be more of a commercial artist. Because I remember Russell just saying stuff like, yeah, your biggest hits is I Need a Hot Girl, and those your hits, you need those type of records. And he like, no, like, Cash Money is an army.
That's
you got
a group song.
Yeah.
Failing to realize that's Hot Boys. This not just BG, like.
But he don't get the credit he deserves. He's a hell of a writer. Like, he's a hook master. Like, he knows when he hear the right beat, he put the right hook on there every single time. It's $1 million hook, bling bling, all of that stuff. You see what I'm saying? They give Wayne a lot of the credit too, but BG was writing a lot of that stuff. So that's just factual. You know what I'm saying? So,
what I like though, when you look at your work with BG and you look at what he was doing with Cash Money, things of that nature, what I like about it is you still brought that sound of New Orleans, but it was different. I like that you respected that sound, but you put that Detroit in there. And that's what I respect about it the most. And that's what makes you such a versatile producer and artist overall to me, because you was able to respect their sound and keep him true to his culture and his people, but at the same time put that Detroit flip on it. And that's what makes us dope, that versatility.
Right,
sure.
Right.
So respect on that.
So I appreciate it.
And also, while we early into the interview, I know you probably don't hear it a lot, but I personally and, Dahlia personally want to give you your flowers, bro.
Well, I appreciate that.
You know what I'm saying?
For
Because you created a lot of work that's legendary that, when people hear the beat, they don't normally see the person who actually made it. They only see the artist.